Weights and Downer. You or someone you know has lost the ability to earn a living because someone put the company interests before their well-being. In times like these, there's one firm who has handled hundreds of catastrophic and lost earning cases. Before you settle fast with a company's attorney, give Weights and Downer a call. 985-876-0870. Weights and Downer. Let us fight for your rights.
All right, we are back covering the bases here. We are getting ready and geared up for cold weather here in the area. Let's go to Lafourche Parish, where we have Mitch Orgeron, the parish administrator. He is joining us today. Mitch, good to see you. How are you, sir?
Good to see you too, Martin. Doing well, staying warm.
Oh, yeah, and we're going to have to stay warm because we're about to get hit. Just bring us up to speed. What are some of the things in Lafourche? I'm sure fairly common stuff, but any twist in Lafourche that might concern you a little bit?
No, I think we are all, prepared as we need to be. We've taken a lot of time over the last several days. The National Weather Service gave us a lot of time to be able to prepare. We've been getting the word out to the public, letting everybody know to get their houses prepared, get themselves prepared to be able to stay home for the next several days. As we expect a lot of ice on the roads, snow, and just downright cold weather. We've gotten our buildings also ready to go. We've got all those winterized, got some pipes wrapped and whatnot, and really got all of our preparations done. We were out and about today, making sure that we, double checking all of our supplies, making sure that was ready to go. And in fact, we were moving around a couple pallets of de-icing material. That way, if, in the event of the need to put it out, which we expect, we're ready to go.
I never really sat there and counted the bridges in both Lafourche and Terrebonne and all that, but I'd imagine y'all got a few bridges that would be problematic.
We have several bridges that we need to be concerned about across the parish. The parish has, 7 bridges in South Lafourche alone that we got to be concerned about. 5 of which are owned by the parish themselves. So keeping those open and ready to go for commerce is really important. And then we also have some other bridges further up the road in the Thibodaux St. Charles areas that we have to defrost as well. So some of them are fixed spans and some of them are grading, but ultimately the same processes apply, and we're going to have to get some de-icing material on them for residents to be able to cross them once we know that the roads are going to be safe and passable.
How much concern do you have? And I don't really know the amount of people. Everybody in their own parish knows the amount of people who might be sort of living on the street. You see them here and there, and they make shift shelters along the way. But in this kind of weather, you can't leave anything to chance. Is there like an effort to identify where they are, maybe try to bring them to a warmer shelter?
We do know where those locations are, and we've reached out to those folks, and thankfully our partners at the Sheriff's Office have also been very active in that, making sure that they're getting the word out to folks, and they have a program as well. We do have a warming shelter that is open and at the Lockport Community Center. I see you have it up on the screen here, and we do have a few folks that are already there. It is open through the duration. We do have a note there, though. If you are bringing a pet, please bring a kennel and food for that pet, and any food and medication that's necessary to be able to remain in that shelter through possibly Thursday.
When we talk about pets and all the things that need to be protected, I'm sure there's a lot of people that just bring their pets inside, but I'm sure y'all have thought about the whole gambit on that.
We have, our folks with the shelter, even though it's Martin Luther King Day and the offices are closed, are actually out at the shelter making sure that all those animals are ready and providing services as needed. Clearly, once the weather hits tomorrow, they won't be able to be out on the road. But we do encourage, all pet owners to bring their pets in, take good care of them, make sure that they're well fed and that they're warm. I know my 2 dogs are going to be in the house, and they're not going to want to go outside either. So, although they'll probably want to play in the snow for about 30 seconds. But if we're cold, they're cold, and we need to keep that in mind.
You're probably looking at these maps are very, the lines, like right here at the station, it says we could expect 3 to 6 inches, but right on the north side of our station, it say you could expect 8 to 10. So as the crow flies, I'm talking about 100 feet or so, it changes. I'm sure in your area, yeah, what are y'all expecting? Maybe 4 to 6, but in some parts 6 to 10?
They're telling us that to be more of the worst case scenario. That would be the high end as you have up here. We're expecting what they're showing on an average of, 3 to 4 inches of snow, a little bit less along the coastline. The one thing the National Weather Service has been telling us, and they said that on the call just really about an hour and a half ago, is that the snow line is trending further south, so that we may see a little bit more snow on the southern end. We probably haven't seen this much snow since the 1986 snow impact that we had, heck, when I was little. So it's certainly going to be interesting.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. We certainly appreciate what y'all do. Who's working and who's not working for Lafourche Parish?
So, of course, our emergency response team and our DPW folks are all on call and ready to go. I was here in the office today along with our EOC folks and our DPW director to make sure that we have everything that we need. We wanted to make sure that our DPW folks was able to get some rest today in case we need to get them out on the road later on when weather conditions would permit. Just the normal routine. We have folks available even in our permits office via remote if there's some sort of event where there's an electrical disconnect or something like that. So we make sure that we have our personnel available.
Mitch, thank you so much. We appreciate the information, very transparent, and good luck to you. And keep us posted if anything changes and we need to get anything to the public. Just give us a call. We'll get you right back on.
Thank you, Martin. We're just real quick, keep in mind that schools are closed on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then if anybody wants to get out on the roads, please take a look at DOTD's website, particularly 511, and that will indicate what roads are closed and what's iced over, et cetera. So I just want to make sure that folks are aware of that and, go stay home, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. And if you like the snow, enjoy the snow and be safe.
All right, there you go. Mitch Armstrong, thank you very much. We'll see you around the corner of the next break. Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.